I'm gonna start recording now, by the way. I'm recording now.
Right. On the note that Tucson was talking about, I'm gonna talk a little bit, like I have some points that I just like to hit on, and then we can move on if that's okay. So the first point is, since we just brought it up, might as well get it out of the way, is that the meetings here, just for those that are new and those that came in recently, these meetings are more for us to talk about what we learned, help each other out, talk about our experience, work on bettering ourselves or learning different things like, hey, this week I learned this. Did you guys know this? Or blah, 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 blah. And we help each other. But most of the material that's actually, more informative that you guys can deep dive into are in the syllabuses and in the playlists that we put together. Just because we don't want anyone thinking, oh, I'm not learning anything from this meeting, or I'm not learning as much as I thought it would, because this meeting is for us to talk about what we've learned, help each other learn together, share our knowledge. It's for that. And the syllabus has the stuff you want to know, like we separated everything down from semester by semester, by topic. So if there's anything you need help with, like if you're having trouble finding, hey, I'd like to learn more about this, and you're not finding it in the syllabus, I can help you narrow down the best ones. Just let us know, okay? Feel comfortable. And like we said, this group is for you to learn as much as you'd like, or just the topics that interest you. But we just wanted to make that clear because, sometimes people think that the meetings are all they need, but which can be true. Like if you just want to create a community and if you just want to learn a little thing here and there until we get to something that you're actually interested in and actually want to work in. But it is good to learn a little bit of everything if you can, and to look at the syllabus and see, maybe something interesting that could help you in the future. Martin said, okay, I can't make this work. Good night, everyone. Nice to see you smiling, quiet face. You're smiling, quiet faces.
You're completely right, Priscilla. Like everyone here, like the thing is not just learning from this, but learning from each other, learning different areas and stuff like that. So if anyone new in film has any questions, like you can ask anyone in this group. Like I'm here basically to help people if they need help learning light systems or whatever.
Yeah, but we also have like a lot of resources outside of us because we may not know everything. So yeah, ask us, like ask Daniel, ask other people that work in lighting, ask Coda maybe can help you. But also look at the resources because sometimes we may not know something or we may only know a little bit of something. Like you never know. Like there's always new stuff every single day. So like I studied a lot about this or that, but that doesn't mean I know everything about it.
Yeah, we're trying to make it clear that we're not going to be able to cover everything in these meetings because there's been a few people that are like, well, you guys aren't doing what I thought you were going to do, and it's like, well,
so we're saying that we're teachers, which we're not.
What they're asking for is in the syllabus, but they haven't looked at it, and then they're like, well, you guys didn't talk about this, so I'm going to leave the group, and we're like, okay, well, but you didn't even look at the syllabus, so it's just we're trying to make sure everyone knows there's more information. And if there's not information in the syllabus or if you guys think it's incorrect, let us know and then we can talk about it.
If there's something you can add to it, like Daniel, you can check it out and see if there's something you think is missing on there or anything like that. Sarah, with her next semester when we work on working with actors, you can look at the syllabus on that and see, hey, this is an interesting thing that I think is important, and stuff like that.
I'll definitely look at everything and see if there is anything missing tomorrow. Yeah. I finally get a day off tomorrow.
Oh, that's great. But yeah, so we can all help each other in that end. Just really quick, sorry, I just want to get through these so we can actually get to the important stuff. And so the next one is communication. So I'm going to try to say this in a polite manner because I got a little irritated this week. We would really appreciate it if if you guys can't make it, like I know a lot of you do communicate, or a lot of you are busy and you can't communicate immediately. We get that completely. But there have been some people that we reach out, that we ask like, hey, are you still a part of the group? Should we remove you from our contacts? Or hey, just let us know when you can't make it. Because I don't know if you guys know this, but it's a lot of work to contact everyone every single day.
Yeah, there's like 30 something in the group, and like out of that, maybe like 10 have, like 5 to 10 at least have like never said anything. So we are going to start, I think we're starting next week. We're going to start just sending out a message to everyone through email and text in the group and saying, listen, we're just trying to make sure we know who's still in the group, who's not, because some people are following along through the YouTube channel. They're like,
yeah, we have like 6 people
telling us they can't make it, or they're like, oh, I'm not gonna be able to make it for the next 2 months, but I still want to do it. And so then we're like, okay. But some people are just like, they're not saying anything. We don't know what's going on. We're asking them, they're not responding. So we're gonna start removing people from the group. And
remove me for the book club, because I don't have time for the book club. Those are my days to get film stuff done.
Yeah, thanks for letting us know.
I actually meant to message you on that, and I left it in the WhatsApp.
Okay.
Instead of sending it.
Okay, well, you can remove yourself as well if you feel like it, but
can I?
we can remove you, no problem. I'll do that in a minute.
Like, I'm definitely in for the meetings, but just not the book club, because I don't have time for reading right now.
Yeah, well, most of the people right now in the meeting itself right now we know you guys are actually a part of the group, but we're just, for anyone watching this who's not, or anyone, like once we start emailing and messaging, we just want to let everybody know we're going to start removing people who haven't responded, and we don't even know if you're part of the group.
Because out of those 30, we have the consistent 11 or 12 that 11 to 13 that come almost every week, and we have about 5 or 6 that consistently watch the meetings, and we have a few others that text us saying, oh, I won't be able to make it tonight, or oh, I'm studying the syllabus, or oh, my work schedule's weird. Like, we have people that are communicating with us, but some people just don't communicate at all, and we have a lot of emails to send out every time. We have a lot of people to communicate with, and it's a lot of work, like trying to make sure that everyone's been informed and everyone's getting all the information and the stuff. And another thing is, it's just not just plain disrespectful to you guys, because we have people that have actually told us like, oh, I'm just here to check this out, and once you guys start filming, I'll be involved. Which is like, so basically you're coming in the group so that you can take advantage of all the work that we're putting in, and all the hard work that all these other people are putting in, and the dedication and the time, so that you can take advantage of that and be like, oh, I was in the group all along. That's not fair. That's not fair. And it's also just kind of a anyway. So yeah, I just thought that was not great. I just thought that was not great. And we don't want anyone that's actually putting in the work to later have to deal with that. And it's also because in this industry, it's hard. It's very cutthroat. And the fact that you don't have the courtesy, because really it's just courtesy, to send us a message like, hey, sorry, I don't think I'm going to be able to be a part of it. Like, just let us know, because how do you expect to get jobs? How do you expect to be a part of an industry this complicated if you can't even respond to a text? I'm sorry. I just wanted to make sure that was clear, and that we're not talking about you guys or anyone watching that's actually watching. But it's just been really hard because every week we have so much to do, and not everyone.
The thing is, you said all of that, and the people you're talking about aren't even here to hear that.
Right.
Oh, no,
we just have it like, recorded and set there. So it's like, look, if you.
So we made sure we said it in every avenue.
Said it in the meetings. We said it in the recordings. We're going to send it through email. We're going to send it through text, just so nobody can be like, well, you
didn't mention it.
Yeah. You guys should make an intro that says that and stuff like that.
You're right. Yeah, we probably should. Definitely.
I mean, you're gonna get those people regardless. Like just it's inevitable. You're not gonna escape that at all.
No, we know. We just trying to let everyone know that we're not gonna keep.
We just don't. Yeah, we don't want to be rude. We don't want to be removing them immediately. And then they're like, why did you remove me? I was just busy or this or that. We want to make sure that we give everyone a chance, and we want to make sure that everyone, is understood.
Yeah.
But we also don't want people like not giving a crap and giving us all this extra work, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I honestly think that the email is probably your strongest source, considering that everything revolves around it.
Yeah.
I mean, having all these different platforms kind of makes it way more difficult. I think you guys should stay strong to communicating through email more. And then like small things that aren't as important, maybe move on to like Facebook and then the social media. But like the big things probably stay to the email, because everybody gets those, regardless if they respond to it or not. Not everybody checks their emails every day, but
Right.
not everybody in this group has WhatsApp. Not everybody in this group has Facebook or Instagram, but everybody.
Oh yeah, definitely. That's
You
why
know.
we have like the email and we send them out
I
every
agree.
time. But we're just
Yeah.
making sure we cover all our avenues, We don't want to come off as jerks that, took somebody out because of this or that.
Yeah, we understand if people are busy and they can't make it. We just want to know, so that we can know what's going on.
I think like I agree with Brian. I think like it might be good to like send more emails, like maybe send 2 or 3 a week or something. Like I don't know, or like maybe no, sorry, not 2 or 3 a week because you already do that because of each meeting. But like maybe like I don't know, like 4 or 5. Honestly, like maybe say like update people on like what's happening. I don't know, something like that. Like it doesn't have to be another meeting reminder. It could be something like different. Like maybe you found like an interesting movie. I don't know. But like just anything that like just to keep people like keep it
to
in their
make sure you're alive.
Yeah, we send that. We send the character sheets and we send the resources and we send like a bunch of stuff. But yeah, you're right. We're gonna keep doing that, but we're just saying like the people that can't make it, just let us know. The people that don't want to be a part of it, I mean, just let us know so that we can keep track, because that makes it easier for us. There's a lot of emails that we need to send all the time and stuff. We're sorry that we kept you guys with this. We just want to make sure we cover all our avenues so that.
Yeah, I noticed that you guys were deleting people, and I'm like, what's going on now?
It's just the people who haven't been responding. We're just like, all right, you're out.
And Lakota, Priscilla, if you guys ever need help with editing, just let me know. I'm up for helping you guys if you need it, if you have a busy schedule.
Thank you.
Thanks. Yeah, we appreciate it. And the last thing, so that we can move on, is script. We are going to finish reading you guys a script this week, and
I'll post mine soon.
Okay, cool. I need to post mine too because I finished it, but I haven't transferred it to Celtex yet because we've been behind schedule.
I post it? Can I post it through WordPad?
Yeah, if you get the formatting right, because that's just like what we were going to mention is just right now formatting isn't as important. The basic thing right now is story. But we will be giving some formatting tips for the next time you write a screenplay, so that you can have those tips down and you can get better and better every time.
Oh, by the way, I want to like say like if you have like if you can make your script into a PDF, you can like put it on Google Drive and just like share it, so it doesn't have to be.
They're getting rid of Google Drive soon. Just a heads up from that.
Google Drive.
Either way, like you can share it and like
is dead.
so anyone can access it, and it's like good. It's easy.
Okay.
What do you use with a Google Drive?
Hey, Brent, see you there.
Hey, Brent.
You didn't see me?
You were shadow in the back.
The racist cardigan. You didn't see me in the background, huh?
Oh my God!
Shadow in the back.
Background, Brent. That's dramatic.
We thought it was just a shadow in the back, Brent.
The boring information is done, guys. We're gonna start the game now. Forgive me for my ramblings. Just needed to get the crap out of the way.
All right, so
explain the rules now.
The game's gonna be a Logline game, and if for those of you who don't know what a logline is, I'm gonna just read it off of Wikipedia real quick. A logline is a brief summary of a television program, a film, or a book that states the central conflict of the story, often providing both a synopsis of the story's plot and an emotional hook to stimulate interest. It's about one sentence. It's usually just something about the movie. It kind of is just what the movie's about.
Isn't it 2 sentences?
Huh?
Wasn't it 2 sentences or less?
1 or 2
I mean, it
sentences.
sounds like 1 to 2 sentences. It's usually like a run-on sentence, so it's basically 2 sentences. But
Yeah.
it's
But
just
it's
whatever
not the whole
movie's about.
summary of the story like we thought. Remembering
And one
that.
example of that they give is like it's the Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown. They say Charlie Brown is finally invited to a Halloween party. Snoopy engages the Red Baron in a dogfight, and Linus awaits patiently in the pumpkin patch for the Great Pumpkin.
That's a
So,
creepy
as you can see,
movie.
it's just kind of describing like what it is. It's like a shorter version of a summary, pretty much. So what we're gonna do is I have these polls. I'm gonna launch this one. And you're just gonna we've got a few movies and we got their log lines off the internet, and we're gonna ask you guys which of these movies this log line belongs to. You guys can vote and decide which one you think it is, and then we'll reveal which one it is, and then we can discuss if we feel like it fits and it makes sense to the story, if you guys know what the movie is. I'm gonna launch that right now. Is everybody getting that?
The picture is
Yeah,
the
it's like a
live
poll.
Mothman.
Yep.
I already know. I already.
You can just choose it on the poll.
Wait, did he already say it?
No, nobody say it out loud yet.
Oh, but yeah, I just read like 2. Yeah, I already know. One of my favorite. Yeah.
Hey, no spoils, dude. No spoils.
You're not spoiling it.
I know, but he sounds excited, like he might say something.
I think everybody knows what it is.
Where's the freaking poll? I don't know.
You don't see
Oh
it?
wait, it's up top. It's up top. Poll in progress. I really gotta get better at this. Okay.
But what if you don't know all the movies that's listed?
If you don't know it, that's fine. You just I would just guess from what the movies' names are, because the titles are also supposed to they claim that titles are supposed to have sort of what the movie's about as well. Not all of them do, but it's just kind of like a general.
I'm changing to my computer.
Who's Stitch?
Me, Daniel.
Oh, okay. I was like, who's that?
Yeah, I'm just changing to my computer. I prefer that. So you can kick me off my phone.
Okay. Did everybody vote? Everybody good? All right. So you guys are mostly right. I'm going to share this poll. It's Pulp Fiction.
I've never seen Pulp Fiction.
What?
I've seen part of it. I don't really like it, honestly, but I do know what it's about.
I can understand. You either like Quentin Tarantino movies or you don't. I mean, I understand. Like,
Yeah,
I like some
it's a
other
very
ones.
acquired
Like
taste.
that one, I don't know. It's just kind
Who
of.
voted Reservoir Dogs?
we're close enough. Close enough. But yeah.
I have never
people
seen
said
Pulp
Reservoir
Fiction,
Dogs.
but I voted. I guessed I got it right. So
Reading that log line, do you guys agree who's seen it? Do you agree that's the gist of what the movie is?
Yes.
It explains it very well, and it explains it in a very short way. So that's what a log line is.
Could I just say one thing?
Samuel L. Jackson is in this? I didn't know that.
Was that?
I didn't know Samuel L. Jackson was in Pulp Fiction.
Bro, Samuel L. Jackson is
What?
in every
He's
single
the
Tarantino
Mute
movie.
yourself.
I didn't know that. Calm down,
Mute
calm down.
yourself, Priscilla.
Don't gang up
Samuel
on me.
Jackson is
One
in
of
every
them.
movie.
Shame.
I didn't know this.
Collins.
Okay.
I like
You
your
big
haircut,
film
buddy.
nerds shaming me? What the heck?
He's in Kill Bill. He's in Pulp Fiction. He's in all of them.
Okay.
I didn't know.
And he's in a
Don't
lot of
come
B
for me.
movies. C
Where's the
movies,
next?
D
Oh,
movies.
you guys ready for the next one?
Go for
It's the
it.
same movie list. We're just gonna pick from like the next log line, but
Guys are scary.
a cop has to talk down a bank robber after the criminal's perfect heist spirals into a hostage situation.
I know that one too.
Yeah.
Oh, I know
Keep in
this
mind,
one.
I've met this director in person. He's
Really?
a cool guy.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Cool. Honestly, I don't remember who directs it, so I'll have to ask after you're done.
Holy crap. I freaking helped you pick these and I forgot which one this was. What the heck? Oh, I remember. Wait. Honey, it's not in here.
What?
Oh, wait, yes, it is. Never mind. Never mind. I'm a dummy. Found it.
I think I have about 8 votes so far, so I think there's like 2 or 3 missing.
So underrated. Well, yeah, but I never heard of it until today. So I'm definitely
I've seen it
curious to
before.
watch it.
It's a pretty good movie. I like it.
I'm definitely curious to watch it.
Does everybody vote?
Oh,
I only have like 9 votes right now.
I didn't hit the submit button.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. All right, you guys good? All right. So that one is Inside Man.
Hey,
So-
woohoo! I actually got that right.
Hey,
Who
I
directed?
actually
It was
gets that.
between two, Sleight of Mind and Inside Man, and I chose the wrong one. Oh my god. I'm so sad.
You should have just picked
Oh.
Reservoir
Who
Dogs
said
again.
Reservoir Dogs again?
Inside
Yeah,
Man
love it.
is
Reservoir
a
You know what?
random.
What?
Reservoir Dogs is gonna be the answer to one of these.
You know what? I can't even
Yeah,
remember
got
watching
1 point,
Inside
so I'm
Man.
happy.
One of these is
I think I
gonna
was
be-
I've never
falling
seen
asleep.
it neither.
I've never seen it, but I voted that
It's
because that's
Denzel
the only one
Washington,
made sense.
Right.
So
Me too.
Inside Man
It's
is
what-
a Spike Lee movie. It's the most different Spike Lee movie of all the Spike Lee movies. This one, it was I think it was like a big production. Usually Spike does like independent features and features where he funds his own stuff, but this one was like the only one that I've seen that, well, besides the one he did with the remake, the Japanese remake, but yeah, this one was one of the only ones that was like produced by a big Hollywood company or whatnot. Everything else he's done is like straight up.
What about Malcolm X? It was by him too? The big
I
producing
think
company?
he had a lot. I think that was one of his joints, should I say? But there was another one that he did. What was the one he did? It was like a Japanese remake or something like that. Something, but I can't remember it. But like he doesn't really cooperate with like big Hollywood or big industry Hollywood. So this one kind of stood out a little bit differently because it was funded by like Fox or something like that, some big name company or something like that.
Okay. And that's Denzel Washington plays the main role, right?
Yep.
In that. Yep. So
You've
that's-
never
You know what I was thinking? I was thinking if you had it up there, the negotiator with what's Slate Media, Daniel, your favorite guy, who you supposed to be working with, who's a rapist.
Kevin Spacey.
Yes, Kevin Spacey. He was in that movie, The Negotiator.
You had to bring it in again, didn't you, Brent?
Hey,
Malkin?
you just
All right, you guys ready for the next one?
You're going to make it worse, Priscilla.
No, I'm kidding.
No, let's
It's
just
a
move on.
joke.
Next
Calm
one. Next
down.
poll. All
I
right.
completely agree.
A
Yeesh.
wheelchair-bound photographer spies on his neighbors from his apartment
Wheelchair,
window.
honey.
What?
You said wheelchair.
No, I didn't. I said wheelchair.
I heard wheelchair.
I
Must
heard
be the-
joke there.
Oh,
This is recorded. I'll go back and see.
This just makes me think
A
Simpsons.
wheelchair-bound photographer spies on his neighbors from his apartment window and becomes convinced one of them has committed murder.
Didn't they base a Simpsons episode off this?
I thought it sounded a lot like Disturbia for real. I was like, I wonder which came first.
All right. I think everybody voted. I think.
Brent says, any hints? No, Brent. That was your hint.
Just pick one based on, I don't know, title or something.
Oh, thanks. You just gave me the answer. Thank you.
Why did you just give him like
The answer is Rear Window. That's what I'm saying though. Sometimes the titles will like relate to what the movie actually is, and sometimes it's like Pulp Fiction when you're like, what does that mean? So I mean,
I think you just have to ask yourself which ones are plausibly the title for the situation. Like
Yeah,
which
I
ones
know.
make no sense for the situation. Like
Right.
That one was a real open window.
I still don't know as that 10, 9, 8. What is that? I don't know what movie is that.
That sounds like a comedy. I don't know.
name of a movie. Yeah, I'm not sure if it's. Honestly, I don't know if that's a comedy or not. I've never seen a few of these. We just
we'll
found
find
like
out.
it's pretty hard to find log lines actually online for like different movies. The main ones they share, but the rest
You
of
know,
them.
there's actually a book on Logline.
Oh,
right?
there we go. I don't think I shared the results with you guys. Did I?
Well, Priscilla can
look
find
Yeah,
it.
you did.
She finds everything.
Okay, we're gonna do the next one.
Oh, he wanted to do he was doing research while I was cooking lunch, so that's why it's not better, you see.
After living a life marked by coldness, an aging professor is forced to confront the emptiness of his existence.
I'm gonna guess this one.
And yeah, I've never heard of this, so I was just like, oh, okay. I never saw it.
Have any of you seen Beautiful Mind?
I haven't seen it, but I want to, and I have it. I just
It's a
haven't seen it.
brilliant movie.
I watched it over the summer. I really liked it.
Yeah, it was good.
What was the name of that movie?
Beautiful Mind
Oh, okay.
with
I
Russell
heard about
Crowe.
it. With Russell Crowe. Oh, okay. I gotta check it out.
Your
Says two
shirt
people
blends in
need
with
to
your
vote.
background.
Huh?
Your shirt blends in with your background.
Yeah, no, it just looked like a black dot, right?
I didn't
No,
say
you just look like a floating head.
I didn't.
Yeah, it does. It's
Floating
good.
head.
I like it.
Sarah!
All right, the answer, most people chose Sleight of Mind, but the answer actually is Wild Strawberries.
Oh,
That ain't
Right?
very
Weird,
That's
because
weird.
it doesn't really have any, I don't know the significance of what it has to do with the story. It definitely doesn't have anything to do with the log line. So I'm just kind of like, okay. But I
That
guess,
was
I
weird
guess it was
finally
Wild
found.
Strawberries because it could be Sleight of Mind because Sleight of Mind sounds too like criminally. Like it doesn't sound or like magician-y. It doesn't sound enough like a professor. It sounds like it's got to be the weird one. You know?
yeah, maybe.
I'm pretty sure Tropic Thunder has a good log line.
We looked for it. We could. Oh wait, we thought it
Yeah,
was
we looked for some of them, we
problematic.
couldn't
We
find
were
it.
afraid.
I was like, oh man.
Yeah.
There's like 2 different or 3 different versions for Tropic Thunder because the first one got in trouble. The first log line
Yeah.
because they
Got in
mentioned
trouble
about
for the other one
whole
too.
Robert
but
Downey
not as
Jr.
much. All right, here's the next one. The friendship of 2 ambitious street magicians, a hypnotist and an illusionist, is pushed to the limits when they both fall in love with their alluring and carefree apprentice.
Oh,
Does anyone remember what the name of the movie is? This made me remember a movie that the book was really good, but the movie was crap. It had Hugh Jackman in it. It was about these 2 magicians. It wasn't The Illusionist, but it reminded me of
The Prestige.
Oh,
The
no.
Prestige. Yes, thank you. The
Yeah, we were
ending
ready to
was
talk about
really
that.
weird, but the book is so good. And
Now You See Me is a good movie too.
yeah,
gotta-
it is.
I
But
gotta
although
start
it has
reading books
fun.
and movies. Some of the movies is kind of crappy. I heard the books are better. Even Game of Thrones, the books were better than the series.
I mean, they would be even better if you finished them.
2 people still need to vote.
If you actually finished the book, it would be even better, hopefully. But yeah, when it comes to
Priscilla,
the
you need to vote.
oh, I already
Did I?
did, didn't
Oh,
I'm
I don't know,
joking.
2
I'm joking.
Picking on you.
people still.
I'm picking on you.
I? Wait, I just remember really liking
I
the
was
book.
just about to
I'll
pick
give it a few more
as
seconds.
well.
So I'm clicking the launch.
But for those of you that have seen Now You
39
See,
Second Life, Brett.
See this.
Come on, Sarah, vote. Waiting on you.
What? I voted.
Oh, okay.
Who didn't
All
vote?
right, here we go.
Went.
It was this whole time it was actually
The
looking at it.
answer is what everyone thought. Well, the majority. Sleight of Mind. Colin
Yay.
just said.
Ugly game,
Come
guys.
get
He was actually
away.
just saying it sounded like magicians.
Yeah.
Colin basically gave you guys a clue before the thing even started.
Yeah, that's funny.
You guys didn't let me vote, man. What the?
Oh, you were the one who didn't
sorry.
vote.
I was
We're
waiting, I was
sorry.
trying
It's
to
okay.
say.
I didn't know anyway. It's okay.
Okay.
Is
Has
it like,
anyone
who
seen
didn't
that
vote?
movie?
Sleight of hand you pulled there, you guys.
Has anyone seen the movie?
No.
Okay. I didn't
Okay,
think
most of these movies apparently none of us have seen.
right.
But we're still getting him right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I
Yeah.
actually don't think I've seen a single one of these movies. Just like somehow. I'm like
Don't say
pretty
that
sure.
out loud, Collins.
Wow.
Just mute yourself.
We had a few others,
on to
but
the
we
next
didn't
one.
we didn't want to put ones that were too
This one
much.
should be easy for everybody, but just in
Ah, yeah.
case. A Las Vegas set comedy centered around 3 groomsmen who lose their about-to-be wed buddy during their drunken misadventures and then must retrace their steps in order to find them.
If anyone gets this wrong, I'm sorry.
Could it be?
Brett, what are you doing spoiling people? What the heck? I heard you say the name of the movie earlier.
Everybody should know this one. That's a good dead giveaway.
Yeah, but you don't have to say it.
It's only between Continue and Hangover.
Oh my goodness.
Process of elimination.
Can't say that. What if it's Rear Window again?
Yeah.
It would never be.
It could be the
It's not. Obviously, it's
All
not
right,
the same
I
movie.
apologize.
But
If anyone got this wrong, it'd be kind of sad.
Hey, I'm gonna get it wrong.
I'm gonna just vote
to be
wrong
that
on
one.
purpose.
there's 2
Priscilla.
people left to vote.
All right.
Sarah's just that person
Do
that
that
wants to be
10%.
Can I give you guys
contrary
one
to
person
everyone
left?
else and vote the thing that no one's gonna vote.
Kaya, did you vote?
Because the votes are anonymous, and because a lot of us are probably actors, any one of us could have gotten it wrong, and none of us would know. And
I'm giving you 5 seconds, whoever this
Fucking
is.
just what's it called? Straight
One.
face it.
Ty, are you voting?
3. Yeah, she already voted. I don't know who the last person is.
Whoever, you guys got 3 seconds to vote or we're going.
All right. Ending it. The answer, 2 people voted for Continue, but the answer is actually Hangover.
I voted for Continue. I thought it was that.
But they have a hangover. They're drunk. They were drunk, and then they lost their friend. You know? The title goes with it this time.
No, it didn't, because
I
Brent
voted
said
Continue.
Hangover beforehand.
No, me and Priscilla voted Continue, right, Priscilla?
Anytime it's those Hangover movie names, they'll always to do is somebody getting really shit faced.
Yep.
Or fucked up.
Unless the Hangover turns out to be like some really bad horror movie.
All right, number 7. A lonely game designer begins to suspect the world around him is virtual, but the only way to know for sure is to take a leap of faith and kill himself.
This is another one that I was like, I want to watch this movie.
It sounds really interesting. Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know how that's executed, but the premise alone makes me kind of curious about it.
This
Ready
makes me want to
Player
watch
One.
Player One.
I didn't like Ready
Who
Player.
said that? Who said Ready Player One?
The movie is good.
Ready Player One, the prequel. That's what it is.
All
I like
right, everybody voted.
It's different.
Oh, definitely. The concept is
Guys,
super
we're
interesting.
all except for one. We're right. It's
Who voted for Rear Window again?
Rear Window again. Is that right?
Who's doing
That's
that?
Collins. Collins did that.
They did not.
Dakota,
They
this
did
whole
that to
time
screw
he's
with us.
messing with us.
Okay,
Yeah.
there's
Yeah,
one
I've
left.
just been voting on all the wrong ones on purpose.
Dakota.
No, it doesn't even let me vote. All
And
right.
it's Priscilla. Now we know for sure.
Last one, and it's the last one nobody's chosen.
I wonder which one.
After a simple jewelry heist goes terribly wrong, the surviving criminals begin to suspect that one of them is a police informant.
If anyone fucking gets this wrong.
After all the other answers have been
Process of elimination.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like, you
I'm just-
guys.
Okay, I thought it was because you
Everyone
knew
vote
the
Rear
movie.
Window.
I thought it was because you knew
This
the movie
one's
because
the
you're
next
like,
Rear Window, I promise.
Who
All
said
right, you guys all got it right.
that was a sad movie? Yes.
Reservoir Dogs.
100%.
Yeah.
don't kill me, but I've never seen
Yeah.
Reservoir Dogs.
Look at us go.
I worked on the spin-off of Reservoir Dogs.
All right.
What?
You know,
This
we're
last
very,
thing-
very good at
60-second
process
version.
of elimination. That's what we've learned today.
It shows how we can
That's how
exit.
it is.
Or you guys are just really good guessers. That
So
too.
for everyone who's seen the movies that were in that list, did you agree that those the log lines explained exactly like what the movie was about without giving away the plot?
Yes. Yes.
Not really explained, more or less
I've only
captured your
seen
interest in a specific.
Yeah, without giving
Yeah,
away
right.
too much, but they kind of told you the gist of it.
Like kind of, yeah.
Like with Pulp
Gotcha.
Fiction, it definitely the title that the slug line definitely described the movie in that title.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, the second one's gonna be hard, guys, because we were trying to do it at
So
home.
this is the second part of the game, and we just made like a list of movies. There's not even really like an answer in this one, but what you're gonna do is you're gonna look through. I'm gonna launch it right now. You're gonna look through this list, pick one of these movies, and some of them didn't fit, so I put them in the answers for you guys. But you don't have to actually choose anything. Just pick one of the movies, write out a log line for it. What you think the log line, and then send it to me or Priscilla in a private chat.
And then we're gonna read them out,
And then
everyone's
everyone
gonna
else is
try
gonna
to
guess
guess the
what
movie.
movie that person was trying to do.
Yeah.
Like that. I like that.
Yeah.
All
2
right.
sentences
Get a
or
pen and
less, guys.
paper.
It can't give out the whole movie away. It just has to give the basic plot.
Thank you for picking one of my favorite movies,
wait.
Priscilla. I know you put it up there for me.
Pick one of these movies
right,
to
she
write a
did.
log line on. So
I
once
know
we
she
select
did.
She said
it,
put Braveheart in there.
Yeah, because I
Yes.
was like, it's Brent's favorite. So
That's what I'm writing about right now. Thank you.
Let's see if you can
You
summarize
can't
it
say
well.
that, Brent.
I'm joking.
Yeah,
I'm
Brent, what
joking.
the
Oh,
heck?
okay.
Oh, crap.
I have a
Brent's
question.
ruining the game. No, I'm kidding. It's fine. We can just say Brent's if it's an accurate representation or not.
So this is just to kind of practice, like, for our own movies. You know, once we know what they're about, we start writing out the log line. It's got to try to get it to capture people's attention and to have it explain what the movie's about.
It's a lot harder.
Yeah, what's
It's
up?
a lot harder than we thought.
What?
Do we select anything on here?
No, you don't have to select it, like actually select it. You just pick one from the list and write about it, and then send a private chat letting me know what movie you're talking about.
But remember, the logline has to be 2 sentences or less. It can't give away the entire story, just enough of the plot to pull you in. So it has to be something intriguing that will make someone want to buy it or someone want to watch it. And it has to be short and to the point, and it can't give away the whole story. It's a lot harder than we thought. Like, we were doing it at home with a bunch of our favorite movies.
It's really hard to get it off the spot, for real.
Yeah.
Even if you know the movie and even if you love it, you can still write something and be like, well, that doesn't really.
I think we went through the Lord of the Rings one like
the ones we
7
came up with
times.
were kind of boring sounding when we were doing it ourselves.
Yeah, and we were like, no one would want to buy this. We need to make it sound interesting.
Yeah. But definitely when it's an independent film of our own and we're making it, we need to make sure that we come up with a title and a log line that's going to capture people's attention and draw them into wanting to know more about it.
Wow, my brain's not working. I haven't had any sleep yet. So. I couldn't sleep last night for some reason.
That's me every night.
Priscilla, are you gonna make one?
I thought we were just gonna. Okay, yeah. Let me get the other ones.
I mean, you can just send it to me and I'll read it.
Oh gosh, I'm scared.
I sent you my answer, Lakota.
Okay, and then just like let me know when you're done making the log line.
Yeah, I'm already done.
Oh, you can send that to me too.
Oh, okay.
Let me write it down.
Oh, actually, no. If you guys want to, that's fine. If you want to read it, that's cool.
Oh yeah, that you can read it.
And
And
just give me
guess.
the answer, or you guys could just have the answer yourselves. Actually, I don't know. I didn't even think about that. That's dumb. I should have thought about that. You guys can read the log line yourselves, and then just we'll all.
Next time we should play a game where we have to pick the movie ourselves, like one of our favorite movies.
We wanted to, but we were afraid that it would go on too long because people would try to guess, and
no,
it would
just
go on
like
forever.
Give everyone one guess, 1 or 2 guesses.
And people couldn't get it off the top of their heads. Like if we were like, pick one movie, a lot of people wouldn't, unfortunately.
You could pick a few, right? Or you just pick as much as you want?
I mean, if you want to, sure. I was just saying pick one, but if you guys want to go ahead and...
James said we put his favorite too. I wonder if that was my selection or yours.
Nah, James loves Star Wars.
Yeah? Oh, that was my idea, so...
I don't know. I don't know if you do.
If you're choosing Star Wars, that sounds pretty forced to me.
What do you mean? Oh, no, I'm not... What? No, I'm not doing Star Wars.
Everyone gets my joke except for Priscilla.
Yeah, I'm not used to puns, so I always assume that you're serious until I'm like, oh, wait, okay.
Hey, someone needs to break the silence every once in a while.
We're writing. Give it a minute.
I'm already right. We're done.
I could do another one.
No, you're done. We're
How do
not.
I get the list
Give it a
back
minute.
up?
What?
You deleted it?
Wait, how do I get the list back up?
I don't know. Let me see. I'll end the poll and then I'll relaunch it. There you go.
Cool. We'll do another one.
Hey, I thought it was Star Wars, not Star War.
It ran out of letters, so it had to be Star Wars.
Uh-huh.
That's why I put the rest in the answers down below.
Thank you, editor. Slate Media editor at its best. At its best.
I'll be doing a lot of editing this next couple weeks, editing and shooting, and I'll have work for people if people are wanting to edit. So
of course,
Sweet.
James is
I'm
always
in.
ready, and Lakota.
Yep.
No, I'm too busy right now, but maybe later on.
I don't want to hear that.
That's
I
there.
don't want to hear no for an answer. You're gonna make it
We're
happen.
definitely gonna
Yeah.
talk.
Okay.
Here we go.
Because we have 5 projects in the
You
next
also
2
can't
weeks.
take on too much, otherwise you'll burn.
Yeah. Otherwise
One
you
life
burn
to
out.
live. You don't sleep. You don't sleep anyway, so you might as well.
I sleep.
He sleeps. Sometimes he sleeps 12 hours a day when he doesn't sleep. Like Coda burns out. If he doesn't sleep for 3 days, he'll just pass out for 18 hours straight.
12-hour days. I miss
Even when
those
you-
days. I miss being young.
What?
All right,
Speak for
everybody
yourself.
ready? Who still got their thing to write?
I
Oh,
don't
give me
know
a
what
second, I'm about
12 I sleep 6 hours a day if I sleep at all.
I'll probably get like 2 or 3 hours a day.
Does anyone want to read their current one out, or do you want me to read it for you guys? I know I
I'm
put it
gonna
in.
read it out.
Okay, the one
Wanna
I
read yours
picked,
out?
honey.
I
The
only
one I
Someone
picked.
read.
The one I picked has a word that I can't use, but I'm gonna say it without using the word. Okay.
Well,
Is
yeah,
that okay?
It's not your turn.
yeah.
No,
Don't give the
when it's my
title-
turn. I'm
Don't
just
give the
asking. him.
title in the thing. Yeah.
Exactly. So I'm gonna say it without putting the title in.
Okay,
Okay, yeah.
that is all.
Who is the
Everyone,
first one to check
text us.
answer?
Put in the chat when you're done. Like done, so we know who. When
No,
done.
they're direct messaging me. I see it. I was just
Oh,
asking if
okay.
anyone wants to read their own, or if they want me to read it for them.
I agree.
Whoever suggested that, that was actually like, that makes it easier actually.
Man, I'm sad. Only Brent sent me one. Only Brad sent me one.
Brent, you want to go ahead and read yours?
Brad
Sure.
wants to read his own.
Yeah, sure.
All right, go ahead.
Dad, let me see what I text you.
Daniel sent me one too.
Okay. Okay. Love at first sight and losing your one true love.
What movie's that?
We need the list
You have
up.
to guess.
You have to
Oh.
guess.
You
Titanic.
still have the list.
Where's
Yeah.
the list?
Pop the list back up so we can.
Pop the
All right,
list
I'll
back
pop it
up.
back up. Hold on.
Say it
It's
again.
on
Brad,
top,
say it
guys. All we
again.
have to do is press
Say it
it.
again as the list is back up.
Oh, okay.
And I'm gonna let you guys know who got it right and who got it wrong.
Okay,
Oh.
wait. Say it again.
Say it again.
Hold on. Losing your one true love and love at first sight and losing your one true love.
I know what you did last time. I'm joking.
That might be a good one.
Oh shit.
James said Eternal Sunshine.
I don't think I've seen this movie, so I'm not sure.
That's what I said too.
What else? Just put the answers in the group chat. I'm gonna tell who's right or wrong.
Wait, read it again.
Oh, a lot of movies can
Okay.
fall under that category. I just
It's-
thought of it.
It's love at first sight and losing your one true love.
Gladiator.
What are the movie options again? Sorry.
Yo, man, y'all killing me. Pull the screen to the left so you don't. The polls just slide it to the left.
Right,
How's
just take
going?
it and move
Oh,
it
On
over.
the I
Oh,
press
wait,
on
I
the
see it.
top. I
Lanya
press
wants
on
to
the-
answer, I think, right? Or you have a
I pre-
question?
When Harry
Okay.
met Sally.
What?
Well, Teo, put your answer in. Did she
Titanic.
put your answer in the chat?
Did everyone put their answers in? We're only gonna say it when everyone.
You don't see it?
Oh, okay. Do you have a
Oh wait,
question?
we're writing it. We're writing it down.
Okay, so
Oh, I
Whoops.
see you. I
James said
see
it.
you.
James said Eternal Sunshine.
Oh, okay.
Tyson said
people put it down
Titanic.
when they-
Tayo said Titanic. Tyson said to be honest. I don't get that. I think.
All right.
Daniel said Titanic.
You want to read it out? You want to just let
Yeah.
everyone know what it is?
Yes. Teo,
Oh, yeah.
you said it right the first time. And
Yeah.
Chrisum and who else? Slate Media said it. Three of you guys are right. Titanic.
Hey.
The
Yeah.
title was giving it away, man. It gave it away with the title.
Okay, so
Love
Fall
at
in
first
love
sight.
at first sight and you lose your
Give
love.
our
That's the
answer,
theme
David.
of the Titanic.
He met her on the boat. He met her on the boat. Love at first sight. She had a man. You know, he was still pressing her, and he died at the end. You know.
Right.
I love
Yeah.
how
I feel
boat
like,
is
I
never
feel like your
involved.
log line's missing a few
Zombie.
things in that.
Yeah, if we
That
can
it
just
could be a
Wait,
part of it.
and she makes a baby out of it too. You could add it.
Yeah,
that
she do.
at the
And the
end.
baby's not
Did she make
his.
a baby out of it? Because I feel like
Yes,
the daughter
the
wasn't
very
his.
end.
The daughter
Yeah.
wasn't his. It was
It wasn't
her
his.
husband.
It wasn't
What?
his. His
Fucking
sperm
I
was
didn't know that
frozen.
either.
My brother's ex-girlfriend, his her great great aunt was a survivor of the Titanic.
Wow.
How do you know all these things, man?
Nice.
What are you?
Who wants to go
What are you,
next?
precious?
Okay, wait. Before
Who
we
wants
go
to read
next,
their,
Hey.
their one
wait,
next?
honey.
So
I
I
need
knew
one.
it.
I need
Before,
three.
Colin's going next. Hey,
So-
everyone. Colin's
wait,
going next.
honey. The whole purpose of this thing
What
was
is?
that we give our pointers as well, not just guess it. So
Okay.
wait.
Okay, wait. Am I
We
going?
talked about this beforehand. So basically, just one pointer that we wanted to give, because Coda completely forgot about that part, was just you have to make it so that, like, if I were an executive, I'd be like, well, there are a million love stories. What sets yours out? So if we can't say the name of the boat, basically say a tragedy makes it so, like, just mention the tragedy, so that it at least makes it sound more enticing. Because if it's like love at first sight and losing your love, there are a million movies like that, or you can lose it in a million ways. So try to focus on the main part of the story, which is the tragedy. That's just my pointer.
Yeah, that's true. There are a lot of movies like that.
Yeah, it can't be too generic, otherwise the people aren't no one's ever gonna pick it up.
Can I go throw you guys an idea? When
Yeah.
people are done their
Very
answers,
good,
you
Priscilla.
should throw up a reaction thing.
Oh, like a thumbs up or something?
Yeah.
Oh.
Like, woo!
Okay, Colin, your
That's
turn. Sorry. Oh, and after Colin, Lania sent hers in the group to everyone. So do you guys want to do this one first, or do you
Do
so
hers
that-
first, because she already got it.
Yeah,
there.
so that it doesn't get lost.
Sorry,
Sorry, Colin. It's okay.
Okay, wait. Am I going or?
No,
No,
I guess
after-
we're doing like,
After
no, I'm just
Lania,
kidding,
no,
Lania.
it's okay. It's kind of confusing.
Just chill with your fresh haircut, Colin. Chill out.
Because he's got to go soon, so we needed to. It's fine. He'll go next.
All right, hers is a group of friends set to graduate, think their secret will stay in the past, but what they once tried to hide will come back with a vengeance, and no one is getting out alive this time.
I know what it is.
I know what you did last summer.
Oh my god.
In the chat, woman.
I was just about to take that.
I don't know. It just
That
came
sounds
out.
like it.
You didn't
That's a
have
good
to
way to
type?
put it. Like, for real, that's a good one. And it like it
That
makes
is
it
a good one.
kind of compelling.
A group of friends
If you don't
graduate.
play
That
the
sounds
chat,
like
It is a really
Alright.
good one, actually.
Yeah.
I really like the way she put it.
Yeah, it was done. Well done.
I wonder if it's. Do you think it's too long, honey, compared to the
yeah,
ones
it's too
you read?
long.
No, I think
There were some
No.
that were longer, but
there's a few that are longer. Like the ones we were reading before were pretty like around
yeah,
that
like
size.
the one for the Godfather is pretty long. So I think it just can't be like super duper long. But I feel like this is kind of like 2 sentences.
It's like it's one
Yeah.
one sentence in a. It's just a one run-on sentence. So it's-
Yeah. I feel like it's okay to be that long, though. I feel like any longer, maybe, but I feel like this is just the right amount.
Well, I think like
That was
it crosses into something else. I mean, it's still good, but it's no longer a log line at that point. It's something else. I can't
Like
remember.
a summary or a.
Something like that. Something that you read
A
on the
description.
back of a DVD or something like that.
So how would you do it? Now we're putting you on the spot. Now go.
What is it? What was it for? I know what you did last summer. A group of teenagers tried to mask and hide their dirty little secret from a previous summer, I guess. Just 2 sentences.
A group of teenagers try to hide their dirty little secret, but it can't be hidden for long. Like that?
Or when things unfold until things unfold or something. Something along those lines.
Yeah, but I feel like this that's more similar to what she wrote as well. So yeah. But she basically gets points. You totally get points. The thing that could
But
probably.
yeah, no, that's a good pointer of like how long it should be and stuff.
Yeah, thanks,
Yeah.
Brian.
See, like the back of the video,
Yeah.
like the
Thank you, Brian.
paragraph.
Yeah, no problem. I mean,
I
it was still good. Like it still falls under the category of what would be written for selling the movie. But if you're talking about when you're talking about long log lines, you kind of have to stick to that.
At least a sentence or two.
Yeah, one or two sentences.
Okay.
Yeah, because they're
so-
reading it constantly like a
So
million
Colin's
different
next,
ways.
and then Daniel wants to go, and then James wants to go after that.
I probably have to go
Okay.
soon, so I might not stay around too long too, by the way. But here, okay. So after a brief report in Punxsutawney, Pennsylvania, an ill-tempered news reporter wakes up to learn that the previous day has reset, forcing him to question his emotional integrity.
I think I know what it is.
Read that again.
Harry meets Sally.
Groundhog
I asked
Day.
you to read
I
it
think it's
again.
called Groundhog Day.
Groundhog Day.
Hey,
Sarah,
that's
what is it,
What
Sarah?
Put that as a
I didn't
direct.
know.
Sarah, what is it?
Oh, he typed it in the chat for everyone.
Oh,
Okay.
okay, thanks. Because I never know if it's groundhog or groundhogs. Like, I'm not from here. Like, excuse
Oh
me.
yeah, that's Groundhog Day. I see that. Yeah.
Oh, I remember this. Well, it was they did the version with the girl too.
Don't spoil it.
Oh, I remember that.
Happy Death
Remember the
Day.
one where the chick kept getting up because she
Oh
kept
yeah.
dying?
Actually, I really like that movie. That movie was good.
Yeah, me too.
I
I like
liked it
part
too.
2 as well too. 1 and 2
Yeah,
was
the
good.
sequel was good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The sequel
Wait, what are you
took it in
talking
a
about
different
now?
direction
I'm
though. I thought it was dope.
There's
yeah,
a
I liked
sequel?
it.
Happy
Yeah.
Death
I didn't
Day.
even
I
know
don't
there was
know
a
if it's like underrated but I thought it was like really good and like no one talked about it. It was interesting.
It is underrated. It was a good movie.
Yeah.
And
I
I was like,
So,
sequel?
cause I'm
would
such
you
a
say
feminist.
this one's too long as well, Brian, or would you say this one's probably?
No, this one's good. This one works.
Cause you get a pass.
Yeah, Happy Death Day made so much money, and I was like,
Yeah,
movie
Happy
was so
Death
dumb.
Day.
I mean, it was
Happy Death Day.
interesting.
It was bad funny.
All
Yo.
right.
I
Yeah. And then this other one came
It was
out.
a
and
good
it
premise. I feel like that.
kind of similar, which was the one where her body is swapped with the one of a killer. That was also
Oh, I saw
really
that.
because it reminded me of Happy Death Day like a bunch. I was like, it must be made from the same director or something because it's just so there's something
similar.
about
Yeah.
yeah.
All right. Daniel,
Nobody
you want
wants
to
to
go?
see it, so nobody spoil it for her.
Daniel, what's the answer? Oh,
Like he wanted to,
what's the
go
answer,
next.
Collins?
He wanted to go
Oh.
next.
What was the answer?
Oh, wasn't it Groundhog Day?
You just assumed everyone knew.
You just assume everyone knew? Was it Groundhog Day?
I thought everybody said Groundhog Day.
Colin, was it Groundhog's Day?
Yes, it was Groundhog.
Okay.
Wait, by the way, I want to say
Colin,
that
you can't.
Blade Runner 2049, my friend and I were trying to see it, but we were like 16 when we tried to see it. So instead we went to see Happy Death Day. So like I understand.
Maybe that's why it was so popular. If you couldn't see one, you're already at the theater. Might as well.
Yeah, it was good.
James wrote came out to the
I
same
remember
time
I
as
watched
Blade Runner.
Ouija or whatever when I was a teenager, and it sucked. And then apparently the sequel was awesome, and I was just so mad.
Yeah, that's the next
always
thing.
see-
As a producer, you got to know when to bring these movies out. If you know another movie is anticipated and you bring it out, you're not gonna get no shine. It's gonna go under the radar.
Yeah, but the sequel was apparently a big smash, and I was like, dang it, I spent money on the original that sucked. How was I supposed to know the sequel was going to be good?
The original didn't suck.
Oh, I watched it in theaters, and it kind of sucked. Yeah, at least to me.
Who you went with? Lakota? That's why.
Oh,
Oh man, calling me out.
Shots
Wow.
fired.
Wait, I don't even know when did it come out. That was probably like 2000 something.
The first Ouija, I don't. He called you a snob. Coda is a snob though, but he's an annoying snob because he won't watch the old classics. They look too old.
Okay, when you guys are ready.
James said it's all right. So I'm like, yo, James, we know you're a huge snob.
All right.
Women, Priscilla.
Just kidding.
Daniel, did you
Yeah,
want to go? Did you want to go with your?
Yep, I'm ready.
Yeah, go ahead.
The end of the world, and one survivor tries to bring back life to his or her planet.
Said one survivor tries to bring life to his or her planet. I know it.
I don't know this one.
Paste in the chat.
Wait, is it? Oh.
Oh my gosh.
That's one
Oh,
answer,
Wait,
Jane.
can I say it?
I know. Man, Daniel, that was a good one.
I won't say Wall. Exactly. I was gonna say Wally.
I didn't. Man, I had to think about
I was
that.
gonna say Wally.
Oh, yeah, I had to bring up the list again. You guys
Although,
need to
would he
stop-
count as a survivor? Because technically, well, yeah, because all the other ones
I
died.
have to
Yeah.
say this group has got me better at log lines now, and actually I got the word slug line stuck in my head since we learned it.
Yep.
Can you repeat it? Whoever said that, please.
Yep. The end of the world, and one survivor tries to bring back life to his or her planet.
It's a really good one, man. Daniel,
His or
congratulations.
her.
That's awesome.
I was gonna change. I was gonna do something else that would make it too obvious, but I changed it last minute.
Seriously, it's awesome. I had to actually put some thought into it.
I have to thank you guys for that.
Implying other people didn't.
Kyle, not. I say this with all the love and care in the world. Have you seen Star Wars?
The first movie.
Listen, he said planet. Another planet.
All right,
So
did
you
everyone
heard planet, you thought.
Teo.
But there's only life on.
Star Wars, stars, they mad stars. They hitting mad points.
Oh my gosh! No,
There's more than one
I love
survivor.
you. No, don't
That's a good guess.
Like there's
I'll
a
say
lot
it's
of
a good guess.
survivors.
So
He
did
said
everyone?
another planet. Sorry. If
I
it's
think
wrong.
everybody
No,
voted
no.
though.
For,
So you
for
go ahead.
someone who hasn't
Secretly,
seen
it
Star
was
Wars,
actually
yeah, I
Harry
would have
Potter.
completely guessed Star Wars. But that's why I was like, you haven't seen it, have you?
Secretly, it was actually Harry Potter this whole time.
I have seen it.
Oh, it's been a while, hasn't it?
It has been a while. Yes.
Okay, I get it. Because honestly, I was trying to remember, like Jurassic Park. I was trying to remember, and I was like, dang it, what were they again? Were they robots? Were they aliens? What were they? I don't even remember. It was so long ago.
I was gonna say his and her planet.
So
but
I get it. I was
that would
just
give away
teasing
too
you.
much.
Sorry.
All right, Daniel,
No
Daniel,
worries.
you can go ahead and reveal the answer.
It was secretly Harry Potter the whole time.
Not even on
That
the
was
list.
Wally.
No irony.
Wally.
For a second.
Wally.
Wally. Yep.
But I was gonna say his and her planet because they did technically both save the planet, but I felt like that would give away too much.
All right.
No, it wouldn't. Because
Yeah, and it
Teo would have
has
picked Star
to be one person,
Wars.
so if it's one person.
I picked Star Wars.
Teo, you would have
Again,
picked Star
another
Wars,
fourth
right?
Answer.
Tayo, Brent. Tayo.
Tayo, sorry, Tayo. I
It's
gotta
okay.
get it.
I just know she's too shy to say it,
Tayo.
so I'll be the bitch in the
Yeah,
situation.
thank you guys for telling
Tayo.
people how to say my name. I really appreciate it. Because when I say it, it sounds like I have an attitude, and I really don't. So thank you guys.
Oh, I know. Trust me, it's fine.
Tayo.
Now that we're in the
Tayo.
situation,
Yeah.
now
How you
that we're
pronounce
already
your last
here,
name?
it's Chai Soon apparently,
Chai.
if I'm not mistaken. For the next
Uluwala? Uluwala? Uluwali?
No, no, never mind.
Pronounce it. No, I don't. Please.
Oluwale.
Please.
Oluwale, yes.
Oluwale.
Okay.
Yeah.
We were like
Oluwale.
asked her about her last name.
Yes.
That's not
Okay.
It
even
was Harry Potter, Brad.
Tayo. Oluwale.
Yeah,
All right.
man.
All right, guys.
Harry Potter,
James.
Brent.
James is gonna. I'm gonna read
I
James
agree with
now.
James.
Here's James.
Tayo.
His
Tayo.
log line.
Lewis says now you have the
Tayo.
right to have
Hi.
your name pronounced correctly. Since
Like
we're
you
in
wear
this
a tie.
topic, Brent, it's
Tayo.
Colin, not Collins, okay?
Tayo.
Yeah, I forgot about that, yeah.
Tayo.
Colin, not
I
Collins.
like to call him Collins, man. I like to call him Collins. I know his name is Colin. And
Oh,
Collins
okay,
can
okay.
sound
We didn't
better.
know.
Wow.
Of course I know his name is
Changing your name
Colin.
because it doesn't sound good enough.
I say
No, I get it.
Lakota's, Priscilla's.
Shoes. I like that.
All right, I'm gonna read James' logline now. Bounty hunter finds humanity when he is sent to kill 4 fugitive androids.
Star Wars.
Wally.
Y'all need to watch Star Wars again.
Wait,
No,
what was
no,
it
I'm
again?
kidding.
So we do it again.
All right. I have to find it. Hold on.
Oh, true. Oh, now that I
Where's it
thought about
at?
it. I'm an idiot.
Bounty hunter finds humanity when he is sent to kill 4 fugitive androids.
Oh, that could be Toy Story too.
Oh, I mean,
What?
Androids?
Android.
Except for the android part.
No, remember Buzz Light? He was attacking. He was.
But they
trying-
said androids though. Like Woody's not an android.
That's true.
Exactly.
He's
Exactly.
And if you guys watch the old cartoon, he was technically a human.
are you guys?
Somebody
are you
said
guys-
X.
Are you guys
XD
gonna watch the
Cartoon
new Buzz
Network.
Lightyear movie?
What?
Disney
You guys gonna watch
Plus.
the new Buzz Lightyear movie?
Oh no, the cartoon. There was like an old Disney
No, I
Channel
know.
cartoon.
But they're gonna make a Buzz Lightyear movie with the guy that plays
They
Captain
should have let it
America.
die. They should have just let it die. Don't ruin my
Oh
favorite
yeah, I
trilogy.
saw that they're coming out. It's like Toy Story 5 pretty much.
No,
but
it's
They-
no, it's just
but
Buzz
it's
Lightyear.
just Buzz
but,
Lightyear.
like just his origin story, not the toy.
Yeah,
real
but they had a
Buzz Lightyear.
perfect ending with Toy Story 3. Why mess it up?
No, it's not even
Toy Story 4.
It-
I don't think I'm not
Yes.
sure if a lot of people like that.
Yeah, but I thought it was unnecessary. Toy Story 4 was unnecessary. It,
It
was
was
sweet.
not necessary. Woody needed like a closure. He can't just keep going to kid and being abandoned and abandoned.
Yeah, but they created that problem. Before
But
he
they-
was fine with Bonnie, we didn't even think about that
But the
issue.
only thing that bothered me was that Andy told Bonnie to keep Woody safe, and then she loses him in the carnival.
Yeah.
She doesn't
Well,
even.
he did give her to a 4-year-old, so he kind of should have known what he was
It's
getting
kind of
himself
messed
into.
up. Like, what if he comes back?
They're gonna
I
come
haven't
back
seen
for
Toy
Woody.
Story 4. This
Oh yeah,
is
what if she came back? He came back. He's like, hey, where's the Woody?
And she
I
said,
love-
"Who?"
Yeah, and now we just spoiled Toy Story 4 for Colin
You
because
know,
he's
maybe
never
maybe we
seen
should
it.
say
My
we, have,
bad.
we also have a right to not have our movies spoiled for us. Maybe that's another thing we should say.
Yeah, we
My
suck
bad.
at this.
Oh right, yeah. Spoiler warning for everyone.
No, but don't worry, I didn't actually
Watching it
hear
in the
anything you
group.
said, so I just will like I don't know skip back if I watch the rest of it.
Okay, so
All right, so
can
the
you read-
answer,
can
you
read-
guys.
Can you read James's again, just so I can hear it one more time?
Bounty hunter finds humanity when he is sent to kill 4 fugitive androids.
Wow.
You know
Wow.
what it is?
Is this
Wake
gonna
her
be
up.
a good
Blade
twist
Runner,
one?
maybe?
Because Android has another definition.
You guessing?
I can't even see the other answers on my screen.
What is it?
The answer? It's Blade Runner.
I said that.
Oh my god!
Later.
That's somewhere I didn't
Said
see.
that.
Yeah.
Oh my god! It was in the lower options, and I didn't see it.
Because I was like, have you
Everyone
guys
says
seen
Star
Star
Wars.
Wars? And then I was trying to make it work. Like, can it work for Star Wars? I don't think
The
so.
Blade Runner in the beginning.
I didn't
Star Wars
see
isn't
it.
about the bounty
Why?
hunter.
So it makes
you
you
guys
put
need to
extra
watch Star Wars
options?
again.
Oh my
Well,
god!
technically, if you look behind the scenes, it is Jurassic Park because they were somewhat animatronic.
No, apparently,
Really?
were they? I thought they were mutants.
No,
But
they
there's
were
not bounty hunter in Jurassic Park.
I mean, I thought they were DNA, whatever,
no,
clones.
I mean behind the scenes.
Oh,
They were
because I
human,
know in the
but
sequel they made them animatronic, but like they were, I don't know.
All right, who wants to go or have theirs read next?
I would not want to work on Jurassic Park being a raptor. That would hurt.
Oh yeah, I heard that a lot of people had
I'm
to
gonna
do
go
lots
over
of
my
cool
direct
stuff.
messages and read the next one I see. Hold on.
I can go. I can read too. Like I gotta go soon.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Let me find it. This one's easy. Students in detention get to know each other in unexpected ways while getting further in trouble.
But you said two.
The Breakfast Club.
The Breakfast Club. There you go.
I wonder which one it is.
Oh right, Brad did send it to me, but everyone was saying, and I forgot. You're sorry, Brad. I suck at this.
Breakfast Club is one. It's a very good one.
That was good though.
Yeah,
It's a really good
I know
movie.
what it is.
short to the
Yes,
point.
I
Says
guess
it just
what,
enough.
The Breakfast Club too.
Man,
But I
you
didn't
guys
hear,
are
like,
you guys are
doesn't
really
it
good
say
at
that
this.
The Breakfast
Like,
Club has like a really low budget and they made a ton of money back or something.
yeah, it was like
Yeah.
1 to 2. I think it was like 1 million or something like that, and they made. Let me look it up because I actually did look it up when I was looking for scripts.
Back then, actors, they didn't act for money; they just act for passion.
All right, here's the next one. Oh wait, did you reveal what it was? The answer?
Yeah, 1 million. It took 1 million to make, and let me see how much they made. Revenue.
You can't fabricate no story in front of Priscilla. She'll put you on blast with research.
Yeah.
She'll just come and say, no, Brent, they made 20 million, not 10.
I'm sorry. I don't like misinformation. I like to know my stuff. I'm sorry. I'm annoying with that.
No, it's not. It's a good thing.
Brad, you want to reveal?
I also hate saying misinformation, so.
Breakfast Club.
That
Breakfast.
was a real good movie. I love that movie.
And that's a good log line for it.
Yeah, yeah, here it is.
Makes
It made
sense in the
what?
movie,
It cost.
it's short and to the point.
Yeah, definitely. It was really
Send
good.
that just to you, Dakota.
It cost 1 million to make, and it made 51.5 million.
Oh yeah.
And it's box office.
If you had other options up there, it would have been hard to figure that out.
That's insane.
Priscilla, one might say you're misinformation. There you go.
I thought
Congratulations, Colin. You're part of the pun club now.
Oh, here's Brian Booker. Ready? Creepy clown terrorizes neighborhood kids for days.
I wonder what that is.
That's a scary movie.
There's a lot more than days, honey. Have you seen the sequel?
That's obviously Rocky.
I don't like the sequel. I like the original.
I don't like the sequel either. I think that they didn't do a
Toy
very good
Story.
balance between
They damaged that
comedy.
kid's brain, and he's probably freaking out.
Oh my
I like
gosh.
the original.
It's Sid from Toy Story.
Yeah, I refuse to see the sequel too. Tayo.
No, the thing is, like, the sequel could have been really good, but they did not do a good balance of comedy and horror at all.
I just think they did too much.
And they removed that weird orgy scene, which I was really happy about because that's weird. Yeah, in the book, there's a scene where basically to defeat Pennywise, they all have an orgy together.
I gotta check the uncut one. Where is
Something
that?
about like a turtle god.
Yeah, it's in the book. It's really weird, and it makes me
Slate
think
Media. Did you just do makeup?
What?
Did you just do makeup? Oh, that's a mess.
What? Sorry, Jane. What was you saying, Brent?
Look at Slate Media. Slate
Oh
Media.
gosh, how did you do that? Oh, that's a mask. Okay, I was like,
if you did makeup that quick, we definitely get hired.
But yeah, dude, seriously, look it up. There's a scene, an orgy scene in the book. It's weird as heck, and it made me think like Stephen
they're
King was
kids,
on
you
some
think
other
they
shit with that
grow.
thing because it was like, what? 11-year-olds?
Yeah.
And it was all having sex with the girl, and that's what made them like grown-ups or whatever. It was really weird.
Really?
Yeah, it was really.
I gotta
weird.
check that uncut version.
Yeah. James is saying that Stephen King was on a lot of drugs when he did it, like a lot.
Yeah, like a lot.
He
I
was
just
on
thought
a
it was
lot.
only coke, but
The whole thing was
apparently
like about like some kind of turtle god and protecting them.
Well, I mean, he was going through a lot, man. You know.
Crazy.
Oh yeah,
I'm gonna read the next one in my
a
list.
child orgy? That's a little bit too far.
Brian,
Everybody was on coke.
you want to give the answer?
Yeah, that's hallucinogen right there.
It was it. Everyone was right.
Hey, Brian.
He was famous for a reason, right? Like his books were weird as heck. Like all of the stories were so weird.
Let's get here, Brian.
What?
Somebody was talking.
He was so effed up on cocaine when he wrote Cujo that he forgot he wrote it and found the manuscript later. Oh my gosh. And I wish I had that much talent to just write an entire script on drugs and then just magically find it.
Ready for the next one?
Yeah.
A romantic love story that runs out of time on a sinking ship.
What? Come on. Who wrote that? Who wrote that?
Who wrote that?
Can't reveal it.
I feel like I think it was Sarah because she said she was writing both. She was writing two of them. I'm gonna say it was Sarah. You wrote 3? Man, girl, you're inspired today. What the
I
heck?
know who wrote that. My Nubian queen wrote that, huh? The Nubian queen wrote that.
But yeah, James, the thing is, I know people who I know people who did a lot of drugs and they're like, cocaine isn't even that good, but it hooks you like crazy.
You know that personally?
No, I know a lot of people. Like in New
I feel like
Zealand, I've
nobody's
met a
watched
lot
Star
of
Wars
people
in
who
here.
moved to New Zealand to run away from drug addiction because, you know, it was in the middle of nowhere. It was harder to
You
find.
never tried it?
No, I never tried anything. Like not even
Really?
weed. Yeah, except for the weed cookie I had at Christmas. I never tried anything.
So
because...
Okay, let's
so
not
you
be
tried it.
advocating for this.
No, I tried a weed cookie at Christmas, like a CBD cookie.
LCloud Media Studies does not condone or endorse drug use.
Right.
In all states, that is illegal right now.
James had tried every drug
let's
there
not
out
be
there.
let's not be condoning this sort of
Glue. James was doing glue, paint,
even
whatever.
implicitly. Let's not do that.
Oh my gosh.
Right.
James is more hardcore than I thought.
He was doing
guys.
the glue cans and the spray cans.
The answer was Titanic.
Oh, who question was that?
That was Sarah.
I knew it. I called it.
Sarah.
All right.
Be off in that Elmer's.
Here's another one of Sarah's. An underdog boxer doesn't stop until he wins it all.
Also, love number Dog 11.
That is not a long slog line.
Why are you giving away the whole thing?
Who did that?
That's James.
Need to specify a buzzer time.
They were saying if it's
no
that
buzzer
short.
time, just go.
Guys,
Sarah,
Coda's gonna mute us. What would he say, honey?
they were actually saying if it's that short, that's more of like a you remember what it was called, Priscilla? They said it was called something else. It was like
it was called it was for the promotion of the movie. Crap.
You know how you see a poster and at the bottom of the poster it says one little line?
Catchphrase? No. Frick, what was it?
Is it tagline?
Tagline. No, wait, is it? Yes. Because we were looking like for the 40-year-old virgin.
So if it's that short, it's more of a tagline than a log line. That's more.
For example,
like you look at a poster, you see something like that.
Yeah.
We saw the 40-year-old virgin, and it wasn't a log line. We thought it was at first, but it was basically like the older you get, the harder it is, or something like that.
Really?
The older you are, the harder it gets.
On the poster.
And that was the tagline for the 40-year-old virgin.
I gotta wait to see that.
I've still never seen the 40-year-old virgin because I'm not really into Steve Carell very much.
It doesn't matter. It's just movie. You're not a movie goer. If you don't look for the director,
what are you
just watch
doing,
it.
Sarah? What is that face?
Sarah was taking cocaine.
Yeah, the answer is Rocky. Yeah.
Oh, it's Rocky? Oh, I didn't know.
You didn't know it was Rocky?
No, I had no idea.
We were talking about how obvious it was too. We thought you knew.
I thought it was The Shining.
Me too.
Ay. Okay, anybody left or are we good?
I'm checking through. There's a lot of messages. Let me see. I wish I could just like sort it to say only.
I'm so proud of us. We're so productive today. Like we're flying through this. I was afraid that it was going to be longer, honestly. Like you guys are doing awesome. I'm not going to lie. I thought you guys were going to suck a lot more.
So here's another one.
I sucked so bad when
I've only got one wrong so far.
Got two lovers venture into space to return humanity to their abandoned home.
It's okay. There's still time for the convo to go to shit. Yep, pretty much. But we're being productive in the recording. That's what matters. That's what matters, James.
Can you please
Guardian of the Galaxies.
I just saw yours. Yours is next down in line, Taya.
Guardian in the Galaxies.
We don't have Guardians of the Galaxy in this.
Well, that title sounds like that.
Good question. Guardians of the Galaxy.
Did no one think to do like
I'll
any of the other
Hold on, I gotta
movies?
scroll up to it.
Can you say
It
it
sounds
again?
like that.
1 second.
So let's see the ones that have already been done: Rocky, Wall-E.
Two lovers venture into space to return humanity to their abandoned home.
No, it could be any of them, right? Because we all just
It could be any of them because we told everybody to pick a movie. So two people could write about the same movie. It doesn't mean
True,
that
true.
you can't pick that same one.
True.
I don't think anybody's overlapped yet, so.
I think there's been 2. That's
over.
Yeah, I think there's.
Oh, James asked, can you say it again, please?
2 lovers venture into space to return humanity to their abandoned home.
Venture into space.
I think I know what they're trying to do, but is it venturing into space? Because one of them was already in space.
Spoiler.
If it's the one I think.
Let me know when everyone's done answering, because I'm gonna stay up here so I don't have to.
Someone's yawning.
Dakota, I'm about to send you another one, but it's probably too short. Probably need to be complete sentence, but you can fix it up.
All right.
Hook a brother up. All right. I'm about to send it to you right now again.
You guys want the answer?
Yes, please.
The answer to that was Wally.
What?
That's what I said. I think that's wrong because like Ava was already there.
Yeah, but she went to Earth for a while, then went back to space. So I was like,
yeah, and he went into.
Oh wait, yeah, because she went to meet. That's how she met Wally, right?
She went to collect the plant sample or whatever.
Yeah,
do you think you would have that they're robots though? Like in the log line itself, probably would have.
I felt like it would be too obvious, but I was like, yeah.
Oh, I'm just meaning like for the real log line, not for.
Oh yeah, for the real log line. Yeah, I should say.
I have another log line.
I feel like he did a good job though. I feel like it was a compelling story. If you added that they were robots, it would have been even more interesting.
Oh yeah, thank you.
All right, I'm gonna read the next one. This one's from Tayo. An honorable Roman soldier is to receive the Caesar's legacy when he finds himself on a journey to retribution.
Just stop reading. Once you said Roman soldier, that's a dead giveaway right there.
But it's supposed to be a real log line. You're not supposed to
try to match it to what it really would be.
Yeah, you guys can't be like, I'm not going to say what it's about. All right, like it's more fun. Yeah.
All right, so let me ask you a question.
But I could have used another word. I could have said hero or something.
You said a soldier. She could have said.
I could have used something.
But I feel like that's just like for the game, right? Because I feel like a log line should actually like be specific, right? Like the log line should do that.
Not super, but yeah, specific enough. Like
I think like in the way where they're robots, you'd want to know that if you were like.
So in this case, would that be good?
Yeah, in this case, adding the word gladiator would be good because that way we'd know what time it was set in. We'd know the like vibe of the movie.
Oh wait, he said, but wait, Lakota. But I also said Rome Caesar's legacy, so that also indicates the time frame.
Yes.
Yeah, but I'm saying like the word. Oh, you can say warrior. You can say warrior, but then again, gladiator shows more the time.
Lakota, can you read it again?
Yeah, hold on, let me find it again.
I need to be more quiet because I'm really close to the microphone, and Coda says every time he edits, it sounds like I'm screaming, and the sound goes like super high.
I hear it in my ears too. It's not even an editing; it's the facts. I hear it in my
ears. I am so sorry. I'm really close to the microphone because
you can see the sound waves, and every time I know Priscilla's about to talk, because it'll go. That way we get bigger.
I'm sorry.
Every time Priscilla talks, I go like this.
It's fine.
An honorable Roman soldier is to receive the Caesar's legacy when he finds himself on a journey to retribution.
Scary movie.
I don't know. It sounds kind of good.
Yeah, it does. It's really good. I like it.
I'll take that back.
I'd watch it.
It sounds pretty good. Yeah, I'll watch it.
Thank you.
It's a gladiator.
Really? So it was Wally again. Wally.
It's Wally again. Let me see if anybody has any up here first before we go to the next.
Wait, before we're done.
Way up in the chat, I'm trying to make sure I get everybody's.
It needs to get.
Okay, I got you.
A heroic man steals a beautiful maiden from the bad king.
That's obvious.
The Prince Bride.
Can you guys believe Coda hates that movie?
That's a good movie.
I know.
I find it so lame.
Watch it.
That's the point.
I know. I don't like it.
You don't
I don't like romance movies, but that one, I don't know.
No, he loves romance. He has freaking Titanic and A Walk to Remember and The Notebook and all that cheesy shit.
That's only 3.5. That's not loving romantic.
You don't like The Notebook?
I'm sorry. Their relationship is toxic as hell. I can't get behind The Notebook.
I love The Notebook.
I can't get
Which
behind
one's toxic? The Notebook?
Yeah,
It's
their
not
relationship is
toxic.
way too.
Yeah,
It's showing
I
you
mean,
real
like,
life.
pretty crazy.
That's
It's
your
real
average
life, though.
20-something obsessed with
That is
a
true.
24. Well, I'm 24 and Coda's.
You guys never been in a relationship like that?
I mean,
Like what?
toxic as hell. Yeah.
I've been in a toxic
Like
one. Yeah.
Notebook.
I have.
Yeah.
No, not like
Well,
that.
not-
Different
not
kind of
like-
toxic.
Not like theirs, but like toxic. I've been
No, I've been in that one.
I mean, I guess the sex makes
As
up
many-
for it. All that passion. And
Yeah,
stuff.
how many years later though? That's crazy.
Yeah.
You don't
I
lose
mean-
it. First love.
I mean, there's
You
an
never give up your
episode
first
of
love.
there's an episode of Living Single where there's like this upstairs neighbor that's creaking the walls all the time, and they find out it's some 70-year-old. So
Okay. All right. I've
Listen,
caught up with
if you-
everybody. So if anybody has a new one,
I have a new
I
one.
think Daniel, you should have a new one.
I sent you a new one, Lakota. I asked you to
You
fix
sent
it.
it.
For
Where
me.
is it at?
I sent it in a private chat. The last one. I should be the last one sent you something.
What? That doesn't even. That's it.
I want you to help me finish it.
I don't even know what you're doing. Here's what he gave me. Ready? Trying to kill everyone.
Terminator.
Count mining.
The sh-
Trying to kill everyone. You know what it is? I should have said
That's
trying
scary
to kill.
movie. Scary movie.
Trying to kill everyone.
I know you did last summer.
No.
Shining.
Scary
Scary
movie.
Scary movie. There's a lot of movies with killing Brand. What the heck?
Braveheart.
Yes. That's why I should have said. I should ask you to help me out. Trying
There's a
to
lot
kill
of
trying to
Didn't
kill
send me
everyone.
You didn't send me the name of the movie you were trying to do.
Yeah, I did. Oh, I didn't send it. Okay.
Yeah.
Trying
But
to
there's a
kill
lot of killing.
everyone. Trying to kill everyone and everything, including children.
Including
It-
what? Oh, children.
Children.
So it is The Shining.
Well, it doesn't he not kill adults? He
Bing,
only
bing,
kills-
bing, bing, bing.
he
It,
only kills children, right?
yep.
And he doesn't try to kill everyone, just the people he
Every
wants to meet.
children. He be killing everybody. He was killing adults too, but mostly children.
All right,
Yeah.
Daniel, do you want to go with your last one?
Sure. Once loved, then replaced, then now a team.
Once loved, then replaced, now a team.
Yep.
Rocky.
Toy Story.
Anchorman.
I think it's Toy Story because it's about a team.
Oh, Woody.
But like we said, if this was a real logline, we'd probably have to mention that they were toys. We'd probably have to mention if it is Woody. I mean, if it is Toy Story.
Okay, so with a slug line, you have to find a way to mention
What
cat-
makes
like-
what stands out?
Like, yeah, a
For
log line's
example-
kind of like a small summary, like a really small summary.
For the purposes
Okay.
of the game, you would want to kind of keep it concealed, but for a movie, you kind of want to sell it and tell as much as you can in those 2 sentences as you
Yeah.
possibly can.
Yeah, like when we were
Mhm.
reading Save the Cat, he was talking about how your logline has to have the irony, has to have a pitch, something that will draw the person in and something that will make them interested.
Yeah,
You
because
know?
you're trying to sell it to like production executives, and they're reading thousands of those kinds of things a day, so
Yeah.
they're not going to pay attention to it if it sounds generic as can be. So
Yeah, if it's just like a love lost or whatever, or it has to like what makes it different. And the chapter we read last week was really cool. Well, this week, because it talked about the stereotypes, like the archetypes of stories, and how you turn them on their heads. Like there will always be a rags to riches story or a savior story or a monster story, but it's what you do with that archetype that makes it unique and that makes your story special.
how you change it that matters, not how similar it is usually.
Mm-hmm.
But what was the answer, Daniel?
Toy Story.
Oh, it was Toy Story.
Got it.
Okay.
I got it. I'm doing my I did a dance right now.
I like how it just like dinged as soon as like I said the right answer. My phone.
Everyone
Alright,
good?
does
Everyone
anybody
good?
have any other ones? Or are we done with the game?
Seriously, my email didn't come to me until like.
Did you check your messages, honey?
Yeah, I don't see any, so I don't know. I might, if I miss somebody, sorry. There's a bunch of messages and I can't sort them. So,
Guys,
This
I
is
should
fun.
really go. So like, it was
Okay,
fun.
bye, Colin.
all right, thanks for the
Colin, I'll
idea.
send you the resources later this week for the
Okay.
stuff we're going to talk about later.
Later.
So much fun.
All right, game done. What'd you guys think? You had fun? You like that? No? Yes?
Yeah, it was fun. It made me use my mind.
We were thinking of also playing another game of did you actually learn something?
No, did you learn anything this week? That was the name of the game.
Yeah.
But we'll
already
save
told you
that
what
for
I
another
learned.
day. But
Lots of
On
things.
Monday.
yeah, Monday.
Tyler said good learning experience. Yeah, we were hoping to mix it up. Like, of course, with a real log line, you'd have like more detail and stuff. The little mystery is more for the game. But you guys came up with some really good ones. I was really impressed.
Yeah, mine were a little too short,
I'm
but I
surprised you guys like mine.
No,
like to go
yours were
straight
really
to the
good,
point.
especially the first one. Sarah, you said yours were short? I don't know. I
Yeah,
think they
mine
were
was a
good.
little bit too short, but I was trying to go. I was thinking, how can I get this straight to the
Straight to the point.
like explain it? Yeah, as simple as possible. This was my idea. But I mean, I could have made it a little bit more.
I still think you did a good job overall. Like, yeah, you could have made it a little longer. Some people could have made it a little shorter. But you guys came up with some really clever ways of explaining it.
Thanks. Yeah, it was pretty good at seeing them all around. It's cool.
Except Brent. I sucked.
Come on, Brett, stop. Your first one was
I
good.
told you. No, it wasn't. It needed
Okay.
more. Even Brian Booker said it. He said, need a little more. I mean, this is new to me. I'm not a writer or anything like that. So
You were playing the
Oh
game.
yeah, that's what
I was just playing the game. Exactly.
Yeah, but that's the purpose. It's
Because
to
at
learn
some
and have
point
fun.
we will like go over everyone's scripts that we've written ourselves and try to make log lines for them and make them sound captivating and compelling. But this is just to kind of get us used to it, how it works. And at first it was just like reading what has already been out there, like what they actually put in their own movies.
Yeah, like this is so that we learn in a more fun, dynamic way and we're not constantly bored.
Yeah, good learning experience. It's just pretty good. It's pretty good.
But if you want, Brent, I can send you
You
like
call me
some.
Brad?
No, there's Brian, there's Brent, there's Brad, there's a lot of B's. Okay, so I was Brent. If
pronounce
if
my
you
name
want,
properly. It's not Teo. It's Tayo.
Brent, I got it right the second time. Okay. Anyway, so I'll send it to you. I'll send you some screenshots of some log lines if you want after the meeting, and you can like study those.
I appreciate that. You guys are so awesome. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm gonna go over what we're going over this weekend, and then I'm gonna end the recording so it doesn't drag on. So I'm gonna share my screen real quick.
Oh, honey, aren't we gonna talk about producers and production manager?
I was thinking we either, I don't know, we could do that on the game and then talk more about it next on Monday.
Sounds good.
I mean, because we've already gone for like an hour 40 right now.
True, and people need to do their stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, you guys okay with that?
Oh,
but one thing that I'm really happy about, guys, is that we were studying about the job of a production manager today and a line producer, and I finally found a job that I think I could be really good at.
Line producer?
A production manager, I think she could do really well.
That's awesome.
It is a headache.
Because
it sounds like a lot of work. Like she heard all of it. She's like, dang, that sounds like a lot.
Yeah, you guys just went and gave us a little briefing about responding to emails and stuff. You don't want to,
No.
No, we know, yeah.
What I'm saying, no, there's a difference between responding to emails every day. I'm fine with that. I'm talking about spending extra time responding to emails of people that don't care and aren't really reading them. And if I can cut that, like be straight to the point. That's part of a production manager's job too, is to be like, you know what, you're not doing your job, you're cut off. Bye. You know, to be able to communicate with people and be like, hey, this is what I need. Are you willing to give it to me? No. Okay, then I'm going to look somewhere else. That kind of thing.
Well, that's more of a producer's job, but yeah.
Right, like the line producer. But like calling and making contacts and seeing if that person can give you what you need or not. So that's what we're talking about. In that sense,
I agree when it comes to business, being a straight to the point in like a polite way is usually very effective.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's a difference between, like, I'm fine responding emails, texts. Like I said, I love being busy and I love you guys texting me, asking me for help. Like I will do that all day if I need to. I am perfectly happy helping you guys. But if it's someone that I'm putting effort into and they're not responding to me, I'm not going to waste my time. I have I have a ton to do now. I have a ton of people who do need help, who do want feedback, you know?
Yeah. It's just so we don't waste extra time on the people that aren't going to put in any effort, you know?
Absolutely.
All right. So anyway, this weekend, try to work on thinking about your second idea, what you're going to maybe write about, because we will be beginning to write out our second script ideas end of next week. Also, try to read everybody's first draft. Try to post your guys' if you haven't posted it yet. Post it on either Facebook or WhatsApp.
WhatsApp preferably for me, please.
Okay. Well, if you can post it there and then everyone can read it and give you feedback either publicly or privately, just, everybody needs some feedback to get their stuff better. I would like you guys to give me feedback on mine because I want to improve it. And
yours needs some
you guys
work.
see something I don't and, stuff like that. So just give everybody some feedback. Try to improve your script, and after you receive that feedback, go back and revise your draft and make it the second draft.
Tristan said, can I get the WhatsApp group link? I texted you. Did you respond? I'm sorry if you did. I was working the group today, but I will send you the link to download WhatsApp. And once you download it and register your number, send me a hi on there and I'll add you to the group.
Oh, no, I already have WhatsApp, but I have it on my phone.
Oh, okay. If you have it, then I'll add you now.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, cool.
So
you
have it.
Work on your first drafts, rework on it, revise it, and make it more, make the format and the overall flow of the story better if you can.
I will try my best, but right now my time is getting like really tied up.
Yeah. We understand if you don't have time and you can't post it and you can't read other people's, but if you like we said, I'm going to try to write out 4 scripts by the end of this semester, but I know not everyone's going to be able to do that. So if you guys write out.
How dare you say that?
What?
I said you don't know that.
I said I know not everybody's going to be able to because everybody's so busy, and I understand. And the only reason I want to do it is because I want to improve my writing.
And he wants to prove himself.
You don't even care about writing that much. You might not care as much, but I think it's a good way to know a little bit of everything like we were talking about earlier.
No, I just want to give you a heads up on that.
So if you guys only have the time to write one script and you want to perfect that script, that's perfectly fine. But just make sure this week try to work on it a little more. Try to get the feedback and try to leave feedback so that you guys are all helping each other out. And we'll try to read everybody's script and give you guys our feedback as well.
Should we also be writing another one?
We're gonna start working on your second idea. Not you can start writing if you want, but just think about the idea you want to make over the weekend and into next week, because next week we're gonna start writing our second idea.
So finish this one and think of the second idea. Okay, cool.
Yep. All right, and then beginning next week, we're going to be looking into writing good dialogue. There's a lot of videos here about that and websites.
Oh, I have Tyson under another name. That's why I have it under another number.
I'm sending it to.
Anyway, the next meeting we do, we're going to be watching a film that has good dialogue. So if anyone wants to recommend one, it needs to be one that's either on Amazon or Netflix, so we can share it with you guys through Zoom. And we can all watch it together and kind of study it for the dialogue.
Anything Quentin Tarantino.
The person that's watching TV, can you turn it down just a little? I can't hear a thing. Hello?
Yeah, so if you guys could just send us any recommendations that are on one of we have Netflix, we have Amazon. So if you guys want to just send us something that we could check out from there, we can all watch that together, and we're going to be maybe pausing it talking about the characters and how the dialogue's going across, and if it sounds real or if it sounds kind of like a film instead of like real life. And it's good to sound like a film, but it's also good to sound more realistic and not as like they don't, like in Star Wars, they had a bunch of lines that didn't sound like anybody would ever actually say them. And they commented on that to George Lucas, but he took it and he didn't want to change anything, so he kept it the same way as it was.
I watched behind the scenes of Star Wars Day.
Oh yeah, it's incredible. The
really
behind the
great.
scenes
Real
3-hour
We want to
epic.
make sure that in our writing, we are writing as good of dialogue as we can. We're making captivating characters, and we're making their interactions sound really cool and like a film, but also like real life.
But
and
I will say,
on the production side, we are going to be looking into producers, because they're one of the biggest things on a set, and we're going to be looking into what they do during pre-production, production, and post-production. And we're also going to start looking into what an assistant director does. And that is
one thing I will put in for that. There is some shows that's on the American Netflix that we don't have on Canadian, or vice versa.
Yeah, that's true.
So we have to check if it's there.
I think if we can post it over Zoom, it should be okay.
Yeah, that's fine. But I'm just.
Yeah.
But
we'll be like watching it together and then pausing it and kind of discussing scenes, or maybe like.
Don't worry, I can record it on my phone and send it to him.
A certain amount of the movie, and then anybody has any ideas, let us know. But
I can record it on my phone. I can record it on my phone and I'll send it to him.
No, but we're going to be watching together through Zoom, so there's no need to worry about like regional stuff, because you'll be watching it through here. But
I gave you two ideas that are brilliant for this, what you're looking for. Pay It Forward and Freedom Writers.
Oh, the opening scene in Inglourious Bastards.
Amazon.
My favorite.
Oh, Brian gave a good suggestion.
What did you say?
The opening scene of Inglourious Bastards. I remember that's an iconic scene.
Do you know if either of those movies are on Netflix?
I think it's on Netflix. I think it is. Yeah, it's either Netflix or Amazon Prime. It's on right now. Yeah.
Okay. So yeah.
Because the thing with Tarantino movies is they're huge. So if we were to pick one,
I would say you guys should watch Freedom Writers and get some clips from that, because you'll be amazed on that.
Freedom
Writers.
Okay.
Tristan, were you added to the group? I hope it's your number.
Yeah. That's me. This has a different name, but yeah, that's me.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end
it. Okay, good.
Now.
But you guys, what I said about like